Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the third episode, Bento. Last episode, our main character, Sato, is still getting the hang of everything, learning more about this world he's made his way into, about the wolves, the dogs, the pigs, the tempest, you know, all that good stuff, and learning the pride of being a wolf, and just all that good stuff. And met the new character, the wizard, I believe his nickname was. I think that was also his real name was like Kaneshiro Yu, which may or may not be a member of our half-price association at the school. I think they're a little bit vague on that. But yeah, also, I think Ueck kidnapped Sana or something and sent threatening text messages. Just, you know, the kind of thing that she does. But yeah, let's see where we go from here. 3, 2, 1, play. Well, that's scary. Dondo Sensei. Uh, it's quite a story. But yeah, obviously referring to Sato, but yeah, that's a completely reasonable thing to do. I mean, you can't just let your uniform get burned. Wow, altogether. Don't be silly, that would never happen. And yeah, I think now we get to see how that happens. Well, we got to see part of it and then the opening. But then we'll get to see exactly how all that pans out. Hey, one thing I forgot to mention in my little intro thing was that Sato actually was able to win a half-price bento, the best one of the nights. So yeah, that was great. Yeah, cool, good for him. I didn't think he could look that cool while holding a bento, but man, that guy there proved me wrong. Yeah, I don't remember all the details, but obviously that uniform furnace thing was Ume's fault. I remember that much. You know, because Ume is just a horrible person that ruins everyone's lives. That's just what she does. Sato really does have a good spot in that bento there. And yeah. I don't understand how she gets away with this stuff. And like, you'd think, you know, a teacher would say something about this, but no. They're not gonna want to get involved in that. I mean, he might. That guy might, actually. But nobody else is gonna want to get on this crazy bitch's bad side. He's not gonna actually help, is he? Not everyone is a masochist. A lot of people are, sure, just not everyone. Okay, at least leave those on. Apparently. You know, if I was you, I would tell a teacher about that, but I guess we're opting not to do that. Hasn't he been stripped enough for one episode? Wow. Yeah, she's gonna make full use of this. That was very nicely animated there. But you know, at least Sen's in the show. Sen's a cool character, unlike Ueck. I mean, you can't blame her for staring, you know. There's a half-naked girl in that room, I would stare at her, so. uh, it's just, we're not even 5 minutes into this episode and Sato's already been traumatized thoroughly. Don't be silly, we have to be more efficient with our time. Why did she do that? No, it doesn't work that way. And I was just busy complimenting you, Sen, and then you went and did that. And not even she's done yet. Just go away, Ume. No, that would be you. Among other problems with your character. Anything else you want to apologize, you know, for while you're here? You know, like several things, perhaps? I promise you nothing. That's a scary thought. Of course you have. Why would you ever play fair? We really only need 3 members? Most anime SCs, you need like 5. Your clothes, I assume she's talking about. You know, those. Which means you might want to hurry up if you want them back. Man, those girls have no idea what they're about to get to see. Man, if only you were a little bit faster. Oh! Well, maybe you shouldn't have taken them off then, now should you? A normal person would die from jumping into a furnace like that. Don't know who you are, but they're pretty much already a part of the association, well, club. Gun dogs. So basically dogs that have pride in being a dog, I guess. Well, to be fair, nobody seems to have much concern for you in this show. Well, you're already injured, so I'd consider taking the night off personally, but... Yeah, we've gone together plenty of times. It's fine. Even though you take naked pictures of me, you know? But that's something that can't be forgiven. Yeah, we saw him very early in the episode. Yeah, so now they're gonna make their case to them. The recruiting. What are you doing? Well, there you go. I don't think they will. He's already experienced what it's like to be a wolf, so I don't see him going back to being a dog. Does that seriously say that on the back? I would be very nervous about joining this group. An oddly catchy song. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Now I get to see how this pack of dogs hunt. They definitely do come across as a gang of pounds. That does seem kind of cheap, though. Well, I'm proud of you, Hana, but not quite a wolf capture. It doesn't feel satisfying because it didn't get it the proper way. That's the problem, Hana. Yeah. That's not what he meant, Hana. I knew you were gonna go there. But yeah, this is an acceptable way of life for some, but I don't think it's for Sato. What was that line that said the other line? You know, once you've tasted blood, you can't go back, something like that. So that's could definitely be the case here. Can I put this bento back and get a different one? Not everyone has the same mentality as you know. They just came by and talked to us. But I hope you enjoyed your first time. It's not the food that's making it taste bad. It was the way you got it. She should know. I mean, she should know. Yeah, that is part of it. And there was no challenge there. He just walked up and grabbed it. Although Hana hasn't made any comments about that, so maybe she'll join. Hopefully not. I want her to stay part of the club. But I think she has a much better chance of joining than Sato does. And man, does that look good. The bento looks tasty, too. Yeah, but we want some of yours. No. Don't be that way. Sato's had a rough day, man. Just give him a little bit of pity. Pity food. Open wide. It's fine, Hana. It's fine. Just let her stick it in her mouth. It'll be great. And now Sato's turn. A double indirect kiss. Oh. I bet it tastes delicious. It was cuter when Hana did it, but you tried. Yeah, he's got a lot to think about. Nice transition. Come on, phrasing. Phrasing, man. This is Hana we're talking about. It would be something interesting to watch. That's a great line. I like to start with one person if possible, you know, take it slow. That's what you asked, to be fair. It was an easy thing to misunderstand. That was great, though. I just love that line so much. I'd like to start out with one person if possible. That may be my favorite line from her. I don't know why that got me, but okay. Time to focus. I wonder if there are any good doujinshi for this show. I kind of want to look now. What, like some filthy casual? I guess that's fine. Well, Sato's, so maybe Hana's not gonna join. We shouldn't even bother going a second time. Well, that's a problem. Lizard, is that how you got the nickname I Switch? That sounds amazing. Epic. Wow. You suck, Hana. Oh, that's what he meant. I was like, what? Virtual Fighter 2 is that anything like Street Fighter 2? Boon Maru. Is that a cool nickname? Yeah, that's... looks like Street Fighter to me. But they probably just look similar. Don't leave Hana behind. Fresh meat. That's one thing that wolves do like. The little girl just running around. Oh, you're still wearing the KKK jacket, but... But yeah, I think you're not going to give him the answer that he wants. Just a feeling I get with that response. And there we go. Your answer's been given. It really is. It would not be a very fun show if that's what it was about. You tell him. Tell him that his way of life is wrong. You can't fight a wolf. Why are you even trying? Yeah, keep it. I can probably get in trouble wearing this thing. Yeah, a bit more exciting than you might have been expecting. That guy just kind of hanging there. I mean, if you're weak, it does make sense to join something like that, but Sato's not weak. Oh. That was cool. Ooh. Well, that hurt. Oh, right behind you. Ooh. Oh. I didn't see that he blocked it at first. Thought that was a face hit. Probably still hurt, though. Oh, Hana. Well played, Hana. Good job. Yeah, he's not a dog, he's a wolf. Sato, yo. Well, yeah, because that's where you are, in Sen. I can understand why. Well, that's not true. Uh... I love you, Hana. As always, the wolf's gotta stare at the moon alone. Yeah. No, it's much, much more than that. The way of life. Yes. Basically what I said. Get your own keys. Wow. They really are official. Time to eat our victory food. The way it's meant to be. Yes, that's only fair. So, pretty much last episode was Sato learning the world and how the different statuses and stuff of the people after the bento. And this episode was about him pretty much deciding that this is the proper role for him, you know, not being a pig, not being a dog, you know, being a proper wolf. So now it's just a matter of getting better and better as a wolf, you know. How many bento would you need to be able to cover that wall like that? Like, thousands? It is just adorable seeing her try to get a spot that's too high for her. This makes you want to grab her and just kind of lift her up. Uh, is that like the... Is that the blonde child, the friend under that blanket? That's a good shot for a character's introduction right there. Just that Sonic poster. You were sleeping. I think you may have been playing with a different joystick there. Just the feeling. But, okay. That was the third episode of Bento. Like I said, the episode was mostly about Sato, you know, coming to terms with what he wants to be as far as, you know, a bento hunter, whether he wants to be a member of the Hound Dogs, you know, whether he wants to, you know, be nothing but a hound dog, or if he wants to be a wolf. And in the end, he decided to be a wolf. They tried to recruit him. They tried really hard to recruit him. They showed him, how nice it was to get a bento without any real work or effort. But, it doesn't taste as good. The best spice for a bento is the blood, sweat, and tears that you expulged while you attempted to get it. And that's a lesson you learned by the end of the episode. Something that Sen would obviously be already aware of, but, And it's good that he was able to learn that lesson as well. Hana didn't join either. She didn't really give any reasons, for the most part. Well, what I mean is she didn't have the same kind of build-up as Sato with the whole, this doesn't taste as good as I thought it would. We didn't get any of that from her. But near the end of the episode, we got a bit of an explanation from her because she talks about how important the club is to her. Her backstory about people have called her weird and said she had germs and stuff like that, which is not cool. I mean, she's weird, yeah, sure, but she's still very much likable and cute and fun girl to want to spend time with. It just she doesn't have germs, and even if she did, they would be worth getting if you were able to, spend time with her, at least in my opinion. But yeah, that really much what the episode was. Hana found a place where she could belong, and because there's now 3 members, they're an official club. And I guess, the wizard Kaneshiro Yu is no longer a member of the club. I guess he's just an ex-member. Because the way they were talking, they're the only 3 members, so I guess that's the case. If that is the case, then I wonder why he quit. We know he was a member because his name was, in the thing, so I wonder if we'll get any backstory on that at some point. That'd be cool. But yeah, so we had some pretty good fighting in this episode. The highlight was, in my opinion, when, he just, stomped on the guy's hand and you had that really cool squatting position that he was at. I'm not sure how to describe it exactly, but, hopefully you know what I'm talking about. That was really cool. Very well done. Most of the fight scenes have at least one cool moment like that, whether it's punching fists together or whatever. Most of the fights have one really cool shot like that. But, that was cool. But, my least favorite part of the episode was the earlier bits with the Sato abusing, Sato's a cool guy. He does not deserve the pain and suffering that he's forced to go through. But Uma is just such a horrible person that she does that. It's really not cool to strip someone down in the middle of a classroom, for basically no reason. So, just Uma, I really wish karma would catch up to her in some capacity. A teacher would find her and expel her. Well, maybe not necessarily expel her, but get some sort of punishment for the horrible things she does to people in the show. I think that would be nice, or somebody to punch her or something, some kind of thing to her would be nice. That would definitely make her parts a bit more bearable if she got some punishment once in a while. But, we don't seem to be doing much of that just yet, so I probably shouldn't really expect that. But she's not the only one that was kind of mean to Sato. We had Sen, who was initially being kind, fixing up the clothes and stuff, but threw it out the window when he wasn't paying enough attention to her, or whatever, which wasn't cool because that meant his clothes were able to be thrown into the furnace, and then, of course, Sato jumped into the furnace as well to attempt to kill himself, and it is impressive that he didn't get more injured. Usually you would at least get 3rd-degree burns from that and be in the hospital for a while, so I guess Sato's just pretty tough. I guess he has to be if he's as unfortunate as he is. And, even Hana, the nicest girl on the show is still taking naked pictures of him, which, I don't blame her too much on that, because if there was a half-naked girl in the room with me, I would take pictures with her of her as well. So, I can't get on her case too much about that, but it's just adding more salt to the wound, It was basically a Sato bullying segment, so that wasn't too much fun to watch, but what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, I guess, so hopefully Sato can use that experience and that rage from being abused to help fight in the future, kind of take it into a positive direction. But, I still would like Uma to get some pain and suffering at some point. That's all I want from this show at this point. That would just be great, wouldn't it? I don't know if everything else really to say with the episode, but, yeah. I wonder if we'll continue to just see these new, different organizations, the hound dogs or whatever, because that was pretty cool, because what if you are weak, you can't fight, you're not a wolf, you can never make it as a wolf. What do? Just give up on half-price bento? Some people would, but it's nice that some of them do have the strategy of joining together as a pack, because a lot of anime does kind of show that idea, even if you're weak, if you have the power of friendship and teamwork, you can take down strong people. So that was definitely showcased here. That's definitely what you should do if you are weak. But not everyone is weak. Not everyone needs to resort to that. Not everyone wants to resort to that. And it's good to see that all those kind of things were showcased here. But, I wonder if we'll get to see anything else like that in the future. Because we got the one board, you know, the middle-aged woman with the cart. We have Tempest, which is like a rugby team or something. And now we have the Hound Dogs here. So I'm just curious if we'll get any more of that or if we won't. But yeah, at the end of the episode, we got to see Shaga, the childhood friend, possibly cousin. I do think she's his cousin, you know. But yeah, she's really into video games, as you can kind of see there. She plays with Sato a lot. You know, plays with Sato's joystick as well, of course. But yeah, looking forward to seeing her next episode. I don't remember a lot about her, but I remember she's definitely got some nice assets, you know, her gaming skills and all that good stuff. So I'm sure she'll have some fun scenes. There's no way she wouldn't, of course, but yeah, that's something to look forward to. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.